Yes, friends, welcome back. Lantern Year 29, BigDenoPlays, Kingdom Death. I'm very excited. I'm going to be facing off a level 3 Dung Beetle Knight. Never fought this guy before. Very excited to see how challenging he is. Don't recall too many mistakes last fight. We got killed, which was great. I haven't been able to determine if you lose weapon mastery, if you lose weapon proficiency points. I'm assuming you do. So I'm going to attempt to recover Tam's weapon mastery before we go into the final battle against the Gold Smoke Knight. But let's talk about today's survivors. So Argonaut, 1 proficiency point away from bow mastery, which I wouldn't mind getting. He does have consumable gear in his grid, which is great. His grid is the Gormant armor set, and he also has the Vespertine bow. So with this set, he does get to do a guard action at the end of each turn, which includes putting up 1 block. Let's hope he remembers to do that. Aviendar, she's wearing the rolling Acanthus Doctor set, which is probably one of the craziest sets I've ever seen in Kingdom Death thus far. So she's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strength points added to that, and then when she fights with Fist and Tooth, she gets to add her armor to her strength. So she's going to start at a base strength at the start of the fight of 25. Pretty good. 26 with Monster Claw. She has nothing else important. Demandred, so he is our Timeless Eye Beetle Strength chap, which will be relevant. Talk soon about Beetle Strength. Jigger Slayer doesn't apply, but he's wearing the Dragon Armor set with just a whip, carrying a whip, so we've got that for the hunt. And yeah, pretty solid set, been impressed with that one. And finally, Lucerin, who's got Leyline Walker. So when he's got no armor or accessory gear in his grid, he gains 3 evasion, which is quite solid indeed. When you add the fact he does have stinky gear in his gear grid, so he's not going to gain the priority target token. He's got no armor, so unfortunately he's going to be running the gamut, the gambit of taking hits, but he does have a Zanbato, which you can attack with. And he's just sort of the location for a lot of the odds and ends items that I need to keep, the bandages, the sickle, etc. And triggering that wisdom potion. So he will swing with the Zanbato possibly on occasion. He is a grand weapon master, but we're not going to get to proficiency or even we're not going to get to specialization or mastery, so it's not really a concern. But he is going to be rocking evasion 10. So that seems okay by me. Just very quickly on so he's got 5 bonus evasion. So it seems fine. Cool. So that's what we're going to rock with. It's already set up, ready to go. I've got the survivors ready to go. So let's dive straight into the hunt, and hopefully, we're going to have some success. So let's just check for Quixotic. No Quixotic. We have Quixotic, so gain a strength token and gain a survival. We don't have Quixotic here. Don't have Quixotic. Cool. Alright, let's bring up the hunt. Dung Beetle Knight. Level 3. We could lose all 4 of these survivors here. I have no clue. So we don't have a pickaxe, but we do have a herb gathering. So we're just going to do that around here towards the end. I don't think the Dung Beetle Knight's got any things that move him, so yeah, we'll put it on that hunt event space there, the random one. And we're good to go. So let's start with Argonaut on this first random hunt event. And I will bring up this bad boy. 1, 3. Okay, so an overload for poor Argonaut. He falls to his knees and suffers 1d10, loses 1d10 survival. Of course, he would roll a 10. Well done, mate. And he gains 1 random disorder. Disorder. Stark raving. You are always insane. Alright, I think that's not a bad one, really. Well, depending on if we're all crazy, which we don't want to be. But we do have accept the darkness. The event revealer embraces despair. Roll 1d10. A 3. Great. He loses 1 survival. And he already has 3 disorders. Well, that's a shame for poor Argonaut. Lucky we've got some other ways to gain survival before we get there. Here we go. A sudden rumbling in the dark for Aviendar. Wow. Stopping the ball with your bare hands. Do we want to gain the propulsion drive? Roll 1d10. If the roll is less than your courage, you stand your ground. Otherwise, you roll away. It is less, so we are standing our ground. Aviendar, you need to roll a 7+ to save us. You stop the ball with your bare hands. All survivors gain 1 courage. That's 3 people getting see the truth at one time. Oh no. No. Well, I didn't bring any acanthus with him. I probably should have actually. Oh well, they're all blind. All right. Well, let's roll some see the truth, shall we? Argonaut with his 9 courage, he is seeing the truth. He's added blind to his exciting times. Fear and pain in your nourishment, and you will feast. And he rolls a 1. Sweet, sweet battle. He gains the weak spot disorder. We'll get rid of honourable. And he is weak in his body. Great. And he also gains the ability Sweet Battle. So that lets him do a surge each turn without spending survival. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Aviendar, she is also blinded and now will taste death. A 4. She also has Sweet Battle. She gains the weak spot disorder. Oh, that's actually pretty bad for her. Legs. Oh no, she has armor at that location. Fine. And she gains Sweet Battle as well. Outstanding. And then finally, our good friend Lucerin is blinded. And he rolls a 3. He is also Sweet Battle and has a weak spot disorder. That's a problem for him. He is at a point where he may not be wearing armor, but alright. That's a promising turn, friends. That's a promising start, because Sweet Battle is a glorious ability. Unfortunately, this guy has 1 evasion, so that's not ideal. But anyway, Demandred. Let's go, buddy. Bugman. Roll 1d10. If the result is equal to or lower than your courage, it's not. Investigate. Otherwise, you panic. A 5. All survivors lose 1 survival. This is bad. I don't want to lose survival. Don't want to lose it. And finally, Lucerin on this random hunt here. And we roll 51. Oh, it's almost cocked. I would have liked for that to have been 53. 51. Refugees. We do have Symposium in language, yes. I don't really want to share resources or gear. I suppose I could give them a lantern. I really need the lanterns. It's actually one of the funniest things. There's no rules for what happens if you lose your lantern. I don't think. No. Back to Argonaut. 9-0. Light on the horizon. Is any survivor sane? No, 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 they're not. No! Light in the sky. You know how I feel. Move the survivors 2 spaces back on the hunt board. I guess that'll have to do, friends. Aviendar on the next random hunt event. 41. No, it's not famine. It's 41. A nightmare. Oh, wow. Great beast. Aviendar. She gains 1d10 insanity and a -1 invasion. 1 insanity and a -1 evasion token. Well, she can actually get rid of that potentially, so we'll just put that there for the moment. Does the settlement have a saviour? No. Does any survivor in the settlement of the hunting party have the Twilight Sword? No. Well, I don't really want that at all on Aviendar. So I'm definitely clearing off the Survivor's Lantern there. That is a terrible turn of events. A terrible turn of events. Well, actually, we probably don't need the green charm going into the final battle. Ugh. Oh well. Aviendar gains the Twilight Sword. That is just terrible. Actually, we do have the Twilight Sword in the settlement, don't we? I better check that actually. I don't remember what number it was. Doesn't matter. It's done. She's got it. Next roll. 71. A found relic. Demandred is going to investigate. If we have records, we get +6 to the roll. We do not have records, so we roll a 3. Useless junk litters the ground. Terrible. Overwhelming darkness. That's loose 3. Okay, well, we can all walk the path of the brave. So let's do Argonaut first. A 3. He gains a -1 accuracy token. Again, we can clear that with Song of the Brave when we get to the fight, so I'll put that there. Aviendar also gets a -1 accuracy token. So she is going to have to do something about that. Demandred, he gains a 9. So for 1 event damage to the arms. And finally, Lucerin, a 9. So for 1 event damage to the arms. Do not have any armor at all. Okay. Great. Back to the hut. Geez, I desperately need this herb gathering. Back to the hut. So we're back to Argonaut on this one here. Superfood. That's an interesting choice. +1 permanent speed is not my favourite thing on a guy with a Vespertine bow. Rainbow Beetle is also not my favourite. Isn't that the one that's bad unless they're blind? When this comes into play, all non-blind survivors are knocked down. When a survivor attacks the monster on a perfect hit, they lose 1 survival and suffer brain damage unless they're blind. I think we'll just roll a random hunt event. That's not worth the +1 speed and the speed token on the monster. The rainbow droppings for the Phoenix is not something I need, so 78. The event revealer may investigate. Let's investigate. Oh. What do you got there, fella? He gains 1 courage, which doesn't matter. And we do have a whip, so we lash the corpse from afar. We gain an 8. The settlement has graves. Gain 1 understanding. Insight. An insight roll for Argonaut. That's a 9. I'm pretty sure that's +1 permanent accuracy, but let's double check. +1 permanent accuracy. Cool. And he is an explorer. He did get that by looking at a dude's corpse. So insightful. Alright. 1 more hunt event before we get to our herb gathering. Let's do it. This one is Aviendar. 74. Antler gouged. Each survivor rolls 1d10. Aviendar gets a 6. You carefully tread over the destroyed faces. Argonaut gets an 8. He carefully treads over the destroyed faces. Demandred, he gets a 10. He gains a founding stone. Do you have room for a founding stone in your... I suppose we could replace that whip. No, we don't need to. And Lucerin. That's not flat. 7. Carefully tread. Tremendous. Alright. Demandred, 1 more hunt event and then we shall do herb gathering. 62. No, we don't have a pickaxe. No. I was going to bring a pickaxe and then I decided to bring the sickle instead. No. Alright, I think we've got a lot of people who are straggler rollers. So Lucerin's prepared. So he's a 10. Demandra is not prepared. He's a 10. Aviendar. She's not prepared. She gets a 6. And Argonaut. He is prepared. And he gets a 10. So it's Aviendar. Wow. Gain 1 random disorder. Disorder. Pray. You may not spend survival unless you are insane. That's an okay disorder. You know, we nearly had all of our survivors as stragglers there. I rolled 3 10s. So that could have been absolutely terrible. But we can now do a herb gathering. So first things first, all survivors gain a survival. Excellent. Then we're going to roll 3 dice for each. 7, 4 and 8 is 15, 19. So we're on 29. Next one. 29, 39, 41, 48. So we're already at the target. And that's the one I want. All survivors gain 3 survival. 1, 2, 3. And we gain 2 fresh acanthus. I don't want to risk any more. Don't want to risk it anymore. I'm going to take those because I can actually spend those fresh acanthus with Aviendar to remove serious injuries. So I just want to have those present so I remember. We're also going to random vermin resource unless it's a Cyclops fly. I don't think it matters. It's a crab spider. But we can consume that to gain 3 survival. I will definitely be doing that. Back to the hunt. It's Lucerin on our last event. Oh no. The monster gains a +1 damage token. I've already done herb gathering, you jokers. 75. Oh. Lucerin, you're crushing something from your gear grid. Oh, you can't even give away the lantern. Yeah, it's going to have to be the Hunter's Whip then. Oh, hang on, no, he's my ley line dude. Let's archive the sickle. We don't need the sickle anymore. Do not need the sickle anymore. Nah. Cool, cool, cool. So that is it. We have reached the Dung Beetle night. What a challenge. What a challenge that was. Okay. We've reached the showdown. I'm just going to add 3 survival. 1, 2, 3. Because we have the first aid kit. All survivors gain 3 survival. I'm then going to also remove Argonaut's -1 accuracy token that he gained from Song of the Brave. I'm going to do the same for Aviendar. She's going to lose an evasion. And that is all. Anyone else got anything on arrival? Yep. Cool. All right. All right. Cool, let's do this. So, that's the board. Let's make ourselves a deck. How many has he got? basic, advanced, advanced, basic, basic, advanced, legendary, advanced, 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 basic, basic. Some of those, basic, basic. Basic, basic, legendary, legendary, advanced, 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 advanced. Okay. So he has stupid dung milk. He has 9 advanced. We'll talk about Beetle's strength in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. I took 2 of these. So we also have his hit location deck. Where did I put you? Hit location deck. Yes, over here. And that is all. There is no random terrain card. We have the dung ball. We have the vermin obsession spot. We have some. Yeah. All right. Let's just have a look at the survival situations. So Argonaut's got 7. Everyone else has got 13. So Argonaut's going to consume that spider. 1, 2, 3. Because he is, potentially going to need it. All right, let's do this. Okay, so the survivors will be set up in this location here. He's smelly. He's smelly. Those 2 are not smelly. Okay. Well, we're going to start off with a bowler. Horripilation die. We're going to put that on Lucerin. Great. So, first of all, the Dung Beetle Knight starts his turn by doing Baller. He targets the furthest stinky survivor. There's 2 that are the same distance away. At this point, I'm going to choose. Lucerin. I'm actually going to put him down here so it's easy to see. Boom, boom. Oh, yep. So I'm going to choose Lucerin. So he's going to spend a survival to do a dash at the flow opportunity on Baller. Which is on power forward. So here. So he's going to do a move action, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's also going to spend a survival. He's going to use the horripilation die to move an additional 10 inches. 10 squares if you want. So he's just going to get in the corner and hide away. I'll go over here next turn. So the ball goes 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my god, he just got away. That's pretty good actually. It's pretty good. And now he goes full move, and he's speed 8. Move 8, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. So now he draws his AI card. Pretty sure there's nothing else. No collision, nothing. Yep, alright. Resin plated right. The closest knockdown survivor. No, the closest stinky threat. So that is going to be Argonaut. He's going to move and attack that target. The question is, do I want him to do so? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can get away. And then he's going to perform basic action as well. Oh my god. Well, yeah, we definitely don't want him to get hit. What's worse, the basic action? No, the resin plated right. Okay, so he's going to spend a survival to dash. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's up to here, 4. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. Then he's going to perform a basic action. Now we have some survival opportunities here. So let's just look at the toughness. His toughness 18. What's on top of the hit location deck? It's an iridescent arm. Just trying to decide if we try and put a wound on. I think we won't worry at the moment. Save our survival, so he's going to move to here. And he's going to have a swing on Argonaut. So we're evasion 6 here. So it's 3 attacks goes to 5 attacks. And he's got a +1 accuracy token. So that 3+ becomes a 2+. Or sorry, on the basic action. 3+ becomes a 2+. But then it goes to an 8+ on Argonaut. That's 2 hits. So those 2 hits are on the body and the body. So he's doing 7 damage a swing. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll dodge the other one. Wow. Then he does a full move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 towards the dung ball. Yucky. That is a challenging first turn, friends. Okay, but we're underway. Alright, calcified Zambato is a good shout here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can get there, but the ball's in the way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can actually go there and swing. So let's do that. Let's start with a leap from Demandred. So he's going to leap to here. Yep. So he's leaping to there. Because of the oxidized lantern glaive having reach, he gets to roll 3 swings here. Sorry, because it's got reach. He can hit from there. And he's speed +1. So he's rolling 3 dice. He's hitting on a 2+. The accuracy of the weapon is 5. He's got 3 accuracy plus the accuracy 2 from the leap, and -1 for his evasion. So 2 hits. This iridescent arm and this iridescent back. Now he's not an axe master, but he can use axe proficiency. So cool. We're going to do this one first, this reflex. That's a great reflex for us because we're not in his blind spot because of the reach. Cool. So there is no luck. So we can crit on a 10. And the there's no timeless eye in play. Yep, so he's strength 5. The lantern glaive is strength 6, so that's 11. Plus the leap takes him to strength 16. So the toughness on this chap is 18, so he is wounding on a 2+, and he can reroll thanks to axe specialist. So that is a wound, 1 wound. And this one, that is also a wound. The monster suffers, he then turns like this. The monster suffers knockback 3, 1, 2, 3, directly away from the attacker. Perform ground pound. So ground pound is, all survivors adjacent to the monster suffer bash, none. The vibrations create a natural ramp. Move the ball 1d10 spaces towards the monster. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is exciting. This is exciting. I think we're going to be able to use Beetle strength now. What's on top of the hit location deck? We have hidden mandibles. Who's our luckiest survivor? Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll actually do Argonaut. So he's just going to do his normal move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yep. And he's going to shoot the Vespertine bow. So that's all misses. He will swing again. That's 3 7s. Wish I was at the slots. We don't want to see a Sentry Carapace, so I guarantee you we will. Oh, we didn't. Awesome. Oh no, that's Sided Resin Ball. Discard and gain a new. Oh, the trap. No. Full move directly towards the attacker. 1, 2, 3. If the monster is adjacent to the attacker, it picks them up and leaps high into the air. The monster lands next to the resin dung ball and slams the attacker. Place the monster in any space adjacent to the ball. We'll go here. And the attacker now has the Smell World status. He suffers 5 damage to 2 hit locations. The hand in the body. Well, we can't do anything about the dodge. So that is a severe body roll for Argonaut. He has no reroll available. A 7. A ruptured spleen. Stupid trap. Damn. Damn. Oh well, at least we didn't have any Sentry Carapaces. Stupid dumb milk. Alright, well that's him. Well, now I'm definitely going to do these 2 steps. So Lucerin's going to go. He's going to move. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to use his act to pull Argonaut out of the ball. So Argonaut gains the dung milk status. Knocked down. Pretty sure. Oh no. gain this, you are knocked down and suffer 2 damage to the body. Argonaut, stop getting hit in the body, mate. Stop getting hit in the body, you idiot. A 6. Disemboweled. Oh, that's bad. Alright, well, we're definitely going to have to do something about that. Movement is reduced to 1. Is that right? 3 tokens, yep. And gain a -1 evasion and a -1 accuracy. Yucky. Okay. Dung milk. Not great. Not great. Okay, but then we'll actually place him here. Yeah. Oh, he's got the Gorman suit. Awesome. Cool. So he's placed there. So I'm going to, whilst I have this opportunity, spend Demandred's survival to dash and then surge. He's going to go to here. And with his surge, he's going to use Beetle strength. So once per showdown, you may use a action to shove an adjacent obstacle terrain. If you do, move the terrain directly away from you in a straight line. Bang, 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 all the way until it reaches the board edge. It's all the way down there. Any monsters the terrain passes over suffer a wound. Any survivor it collides with suffers knockback 7. The display is so exhausting it ages you. You are knocked down and gain 1 hunt XP. Boom. Whew. It's a challenge. What's on top of the hit location deck? The filthy face. You hit with a club or shield. Okay. Well, we're going to do Aviendar now. She's speed 4. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to have a swing with Monster Claw style. Yep. An 8 and a 5. So the 8 is a hit, the 5 is not. Ooh, there's a Century Carapace on top. Cool. So we crit on a 9. And we're wounding on 2+. That's a wound. So it suffers -4 toughness and cancels all reactions until the end of the attack. That's a wound. Aviendar is going to use Sweet Battle. She's going to surge. That's a perfect hit. Which I don't think does anything there. Yep. So she gets a Century Carapace. There's a 5 hit, sorry. Accuracy 1, 2. No. No good. She's done a wound. So this is a super dense Century Carapace. She is again wounding on a 2+, because she is effective strength 26. Whew. It's a 2. So we archive that card. We gain 1 survival. If the monster is level 3, perform Burrow. So he is level 3. It's the first time I've seen Burrow. Okay. He dives into the ground. What? Select a random survivor. Well, okay. Well, it'll be 1, 2, Lucerin, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3. So they suffer a random severe body injury unless he spends 4 survival. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to go here. So he's going to suffer knockback. He's going to suffer knockback and knockdown. Alright, well, at this point, do I have anything that I want to do with any of my survivors? No, I think we'll call that a day, actually. We'll call that a day. What's on top of the hit location deck? It is the iridescent arm. Okay. So we don't perform power forward because the ball is all the way over there. And so we just perform this AI card, which is Boiling Resin Spit, the closest knockdown survivor. Of course it's Argonaut. Oh no, I was going to get up with everyone. I'm definitely getting up with everyone. The closest stinky threat in field of view, it is Argonaut anyway. No target defensive spit salve, so we don't have a broken mouth. So it's speed 4. The accuracy is 3+. Because of the +1 accuracy token. Whoa. Man, Argonaut needs to calm down. So 3+ goes to 8+. We have no block in place. Probably should start blocking, don't I? 1 hit, we will dodge. Spending a survival. Awesome. Awesome. Don't have to worry about that. And he's not going to chase after the ball, which is amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's do a leap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With Demandred. 3 hits, including a perfect hit, so the weapon gets +4 strength. Sentry Carapace. So we'll do that one. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to do that. So Iridescent Helm. We're on 2+. That's a critical. Oh, you break the monster's horn. Ah. Take a wound to the face. Oh, but we don't get to cancel the reactions on the next attack. Well, that's depressing. But the broken horn. Awesome. Alright. On this one, unless we can do a crit on this one, I suppose. No, that's a wound. So the monster stumbles backwards. It suffers knockback 3 directly away from the attacker. 1, 2, 3. Do we want to do a dash with him before that happens? Yeah, I think we will. And he now performs ground pound. The ball comes 4 spaces towards him. 1, 2, 3, 4. All adjacent survivors suffer bash during ground pound, so he'll go there. Yep, cool. And then unfortunately we don't get to try and archive that Carapace, which I would have liked to have done, really. Yep. What's on top of the hit location deck? A Carapace. Damn. Damn. Do we want to dash and surge with Demandred? He's effectively... This is going to be strength 26. Let's actually go Aviendar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she'll dash. 1, 2, 3. So she's going to swing with her Monster Claw. 2 4s. No good. Free surge from Sweet Battle. 2 5s. Okay, well, the oxidized lantern glaive is going to be strength 6. If we get a perfect hit, yep, we'll dash. And he'll do a free surge. He doesn't have sweet battle. Oh, we need to start saving some survival here. Swing for the fences. 3 hits, including a perfect hit, which is what we wanted to see. Oh. We're going to do this one first, I guess, because we can do a wound. It goes, the ball comes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No reaction on that hit location. Do we wound it? We do. So then the Century Carapace. So we've got to think about the strength here. So it's strength 5 plus the oxidized lantern glaive is 10 thanks to the perfect hit. So that's 15. So his toughness 24. So we need a 9 to wound one of these. So a 9 with sharp. 2 plus 2. So we'll use our reroll. Yep, so we get the wound. He gains a survival. And then the monster does a burrow. So potentially we'll still be in range here. So let's see who he targets with the burrow. The only one we don't want to see probably is Aviendar. Well, we just want to see one of the other two. So Lucerin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's actually him. So he'll go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knockback. Got anything for knockback? No. So we don't get to do this second Century Carapace, which is a shame. Okay, and he has to spend 4 survival. Or he suffers the ruptured muscle and severe body injury. Okay, what's on top of the hit location deck? It is something we can wound, yes. Okay, so I'm going to use Lucerin. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to swing with the calcified Zambato in the rear. Oh, come on, son. Come on. You're killing me. He's got sweet battle. He's going to go as well. Come on, son. It's a hit. We hit this location, the filthy resin sword. Alright, well, he's strength 3 and the Zambato is strength 8. So that is 11. So we're looking for a 7 to wound. Fuck, I didn't realise it was that bad. But we're critting on an 8. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, come on, 7. Oh! Beauty. It's a wound, but it's not a crit. I wouldn't have minded a crit there, actually. Oh, where's my, I did a crit before. Yeah, the broken horn. Okay. That does 2 wounds because of the deadly. Surge already, him. I don't think it's worth having a swing at this stage. So we'll call that a day. Let's go on to the monster's turn. We'll stand up here. His AI card is grab and pummel. Closest stinky threat in range. Oh my god, this is speed 10? Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Well, the good news is that Lucerin is stinky and he is the closest stinky threat. So he's going to turn to face Lucerin and he's going to have a swing on him with speed 12. I don't know if I got that many dice. This will be a record for me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I've got one more. 12. It's speed 12. The accuracy is 5+. So it's literally, he's only hitting on 10s here. But oh my god, they're doing 5 damage a swing. This is real bad. Come on, son. Okay, so that's a hit. Everything else is a miss. Because he is evasion 10. So he'll spend a survival to dodge. Ah! Wow, that is a crazy card. Okay. Got to think now. Yep. Aviendar. Swing. 1 hit. It's this hit location here, which we discard because there is no ball. He's going to move the ball 1d10 spaces. Come on, don't roll a lot. Of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder when that triggers. Where is the rules? Because I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can do a dash before I do that. I'm going to assume that I can. He's in a dash. Yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2. 4. Ball goes to here. And she'll attempt to do a wound. She does definitely do a wound. It is not a crit. She doesn't get savage. What's on top of the deck? Yeah, she'll swing again with a surge from Thingy Battle. Actually, at this point, Argonaut is going to surge, and he's going to kick the ball away. 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will actually cost him survival. He can't use Sweet Battle this turn. Then Aviendar uses Sweet Battle to surge. Oh, come on. Then she'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. We're going to do a leap with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks to once again being in the reach weapon. That's 3 hits. Ooh, I'm nervous now. 2. Come on. Oh, no. This is awesome. Alright. We've got a reflex. And that one doesn't bother us. We've got a failure and we've got a reflex. Okay, cool. I'm cool on all of these. So we're critting on 10s, we're wounding on 2s. So the first one, that's a wound. The second one, that's a wound. And the third one, that's a fail, but we can re-roll that thanks to Axe Specialist. And that is now a wound. Now the reflex triggers, the monster performs ground pound. All adjacent survivors suffer bash. He's knocked down. And the ball comes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Argonaut is going to do his turn. He's going to kick the ball again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's going to move to here. He will spend a survival to stand up this guy. Lucerin. What's on top of the hit location deck? It is the side of a resin ball. It's worth going in with Lucerin here. Yep. Lucerin will go. He's going to have a swing. with the calcified Zanbato? Or do we go with the tempered axe? It's more likely to wound because he's got... That would have given him a speed token using leader. Let's go with the tempered axe. That's 3 hits. This may have been a mistake. May have been a mistake. Not that many cards left. We discard that one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, swarm of botflies. Impervious. Add your courage. 1 plus 9 is 10. It's enough. Boldly ignore the flies. Hidden mandibles. So we don't get to do before attempting to wound there. So I wonder if that because that specifically says before attempting to wound, the other one was correct to play it that way. I'll have to find out. This hidden mandibles is fine. The reflex is a basic action. So let's see what we roll. So he's only strength 3 and the tempered axe is strength 6, so he needs a 9. But he's got a specialist axe user, so he gets sharp on a failed roll. So he's critting on 9s because of the luck. So let's see what he gets. Oh, is that a wound? 17, no, it's short. Okay, so he'll use axe specialist on this one. See if he gets the crits. Oh, come on. Oh, no, but it's going to be a wound because he gets sharp. So he does a wound. And then we didn't do a critical. So he performs ground pound, which knocks him down. And then the ball comes 10 spaces towards. Come on! Well, yeah, we're going to have to encourage. So Aviendar's going to encourage him. And she's going to kick the ball. Oh, he's going to kick the ball away. We can't afford to have ball at the start of the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep kicking that ball, friends. Alright. It's the end of the turn. He doesn't perform baller. He does invisible layup. Do not perform this. Instead, perform ground pound. He's knocked down. The ball goes 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the basic action is targeting the furthest, no, closest knockdown survivor. So it's Lucerin, which is perfect. So it's 5 dice. And they're hitting on 10s. 2 hits, but the good news is that Lucerin has extra sense. He can dodge twice per round. What's on top of the location? It's a sentry carapace. Okay. Start of the monster turn. Start of our turn, sorry. He's going to jump up. We can't dash with the Mandrick to get into position. Alright, let me think about serious injuries. So, Argonaut is speed 1, so he can't do much. Because he's disemboweled. Alright, we'll start with Lucerin. He's going to surge. Kick that ball away. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get out of there, ball. We're going to then go with Aviendar. She's going to move 1 to here. She's going to swing with Monster Claw. There's actually a possibility. This should probably be gone, actually. Because that's destructible. So, she'll go there. See if we can get... No. She'll surge using Sweet Battle. It's a 9 is a hit. It's a Century Carapace. She wounds. Yep, that's a wound, so she gains a survival back. Oh my god, there's still nothing, still no. Yeah. And now he does burrow. So who does he target? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4 is Aviendar. That's actually pretty good. She doesn't suffer a knockdown, she rolls instead. She'll spend 4 survival to not suffer a severe body injury or a ruptured arm. And we'll do Demandred. Come on, son. It's 1 perfect hit, which is exactly what we wanted. But there's only 5 cards left. 1, 2. Oh my god. We can't fail that. We'll definitely do the iridescent breastplate. Oh my god, there's literally... Oh my god, the trapper's on the bottom. Oh, so good. So we'll attempt to do this one. He's got a... Yeah. Axe proficiency. Let's see if we need it. So he's strength 5 plus the weapon is strength 6 is 11 plus sharp. So with sharp, that's a wound. And because we did a wound and we didn't crit, the monster stumbles backwards. Knockback 3, 1, 2, 3. He's knocked down and gets flung over there. He's been flung all over the place this game. Wound attempts on this location fail unless the wound result is a critical. Well, we need to get the trap out, so let's use him. And he'll use Sweet... Oh no, he doesn't have Sweet Battle. Oh no, he doesn't have Sweet Battle. Okay, well in that case, he'll run the fuck away. Let's use Argonaut to get this friggin' trap. Shall we? Argonaut, it's been a pleasure knowing you, mate. Oh look, you hit enough times to trigger this damn trap. Okay. Full move the monster directly towards the attacker. Hello! Place the monster in any space adjacent to the ball. We'll go here. And then the attacker suffers 5 damage to 2 hit locations. Try not to roll the body, Argonaut. The boot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the body, you suffer another severe injury on the body. A 10, you are knocked down. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Any gains of the smell world? Well, that was the last card in the deck, so we needed to do that to get the deck reset. So I think what we're going to do now is call that a day on our turn. Reset all of our stuff. We'll stand up with Lucerin. This idiot's back in the ball. Okay, so who's smelly on the board right now? It is literally just Lucerin. So he needs to... Oh, I've got the Horripilation die. I forgot about that. I should use that. I think it's on Aviendar. No, it's back to Lucerin. Okay. Well, the monster is about to have his turn. He is adjacent to the ball, so he does perform power forward. So he is going to fling the ball at Lucerin. So here's the thing. I've got 4 cards in the deck, which means there's been 4 monster turns. I started the first turn with the Horripilation die on Lucerin, so it's back on him. So he's actually going to use that to do a dash and a move. run speed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can move through. No, he can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he gets to add 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so he spins the ball, and then he turns the ball and hits the ball this far. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now he moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Top hit location deck, the hidden mandibles. His AI card. This is his final AI card. Oh, he doesn't do Genius Architect. Nice. He just performs ground pound. The ball comes to him. Hello. Alright. Lucerin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he will use Sweet Battle. No. He'll just use his act to pull Argonaut out of the thing. Out of the ball. And so Argonaut now takes Dung Milk, which gives him a bleed token. No, suffers 2 damage to his body, and he gains another one. I know he's already got that. So, oh, you cannot gain a status card you already have. Oh, okay, so he doesn't suffer that again because he's already got Dung Milk. Cool. We'll actually put him here. And then for his second, he's going to spend a survival to encourage him to stand up. And then he's going to surge and use the first aid kit on Argonaut to get rid of a bleeding token. Argonaut is going to kick the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. And then I think we're going to use the Vespertine bow. It's a perfect hit. Reroll. That's just 2 hits. Hidden mandibles and oh no! Oh, brave Argonaut. Brave Argonaut. Dear oh dear. Well, the monster goes here, and then he jumps to the ball, and then my poor friend is inside the ball again. And he suffers 5 damage to these 2 hit location cards. It's the body and the hand! Oh no, no, the hand and the foot. Oh no. Severe injury rolls coming up. Argonaut, what have you done to me? You're killing me, mate. Alright, the hand. A 7. Broken arm. This is terrible. This guy's getting hammered. And it's a bleeding token. And then the legs. Oh, 1. That's it. That is it. Argonaut is dead. Oh, what a shame. He was so close to becoming a deadly bowmaster. Oh, I thought that was the right play there. Now we can't do anything about this turn. Alright, well, it's the monster's turn. The Horripilation die is now on Demandred. Alright, well, ball is going to happen now. He targets the furthest stinky survivor, which unfortunately, the only stinky survivor is Lucerin. One, two, three, four, five. Lucerin. I really wish I gave you tumble now, mate. Well, he's definitely going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll turn to face. He'll do it that way. So it's yep. And then the ball gets flung. 9. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's then going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's going to draw his AI card. It is Boiling Resin Spit, closest stinky threat. Fine. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And he's going to swing on Lucerin. That's good shape for us. Good shape. That's no hits. Lovely. Alright, well. Oh, hang on. No, broken mouth, not a horn. Alright, cool. What's on top of the hit location deck? It is a Filthy Guts. Okay, well, let's start by doing Aviendar. No, we'll start with Lucerin. Not Lucerin, we'll start with Demandred. So he's going to swing. He has no opportunity to surge here, so he's just going to swing. 2 perfect hits. Magnificent. And that's 3 hits in general, actually. I believe. Oh, well. Someone's getting burrowed. Let's try and win that one first. That is a wound. It is not a crit. We got +8 strength, +6 is 14, +5 is 19. So we need a 5 to do a wound here with sharp. That's enough. So he gains a survival. And we archive that card. And then he performs burrow. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, Lucerin, 4, 5, 6, 200. 7, 8, 9, it's Aviendar. So he goes here. Aviendar suffers knockback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But she's got the rolling armor. So she's not knocked down. She has to spend 4 survival or she suffers a random severe body injury, which she shall. What is on top of the hit location deck? It is that one. Did we have to perform ground pound? Yeah, we did. 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Alright, Lucerin now has, or Demandred now has a survival, so he's going to surge and go again. Come on, son. Oh, no criticals. Is it 2 a hit? I don't think 2's hit now because of the accuracy. 5+. Plus the -1 evasion, so it's just 1 hit. Let's see if we can wound. Oh! If the attacker has 3 courage, he doesn't! But it's still a critical. Man, this is an epic fight. Oh my god, we're so close to killing him. He's got 4 wounds left. We cancel the hit location there. Alright, Aviendar. He'll actually move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aviendar, it's your time to shine, mate. Monster Claw. A 9's a hit. A 5 is not. There's a carapace on top. She needs to wound here, and if she could do a crit, it's going to be savage. So I'd love to see a wound. That's a crit. 4's a wound. Okay, she will surge with Sweet Battle. Now at this point, there is a carapace on the top of the arm location, so she gets a hit. The 5 is not a hit. We get a carapace. Oh, the trap's on top next. No. She's a 2+ to wound, the carapace. So, yep, so she gains a survival. That is archived, but there's no wound. The trap's next. No. But we archived that. Okay, well, who is he going to burrow? Same as before. 1, 2, 3, Lucerin. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's Aviendar. He jumps on Aviendar. She gets knocked back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's knocked down that time. She can only use rolling armor once a turn. And she has to spend 4 survival, which she will. Whew. Alright, well, given that the trap's on top, the only person I've got that's got a spear that could potentially cancel it is Demandrid. And I think I want to wait for that to happen, so... Because Lucerin cannot afford to take damage at all. Aviendar can, but she's just gone. So we're going to have a turn where the monster goes again. The Horripilation die swings over to Aviendar. So he doesn't do power forward because he's not adjacent to the ball. He's about to do ground pound and perform a basic action. So the ground pound is, it moves 1 space. The basic action, he is going to go for the closest knockdown survivor. Once again, she would have stood up. Started the turn thanks to Fist and Tooth. So he goes for closest stinky, which is Lucerin. I'm loving 10 evasion, friends. I'm loving 10 evasion. 5 swings, hitting on 18. He got a hit. He's got a survival to dodge. Okay, that's the, and then he full moves the monster towards the dung ball. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do a leap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna swing with that stupid spear and see if we can cancel this. Oh, 2 perfect hits, man. If we can cancel this trap, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. 1, 2, 3. Alright, big roll on a 7+ to cancel the trap. Come on! Oh, okay, what do? Do we use his reroll? It's only a 1 in 3. I don't like that play. Alright, we'll take the trap. So, he is... Well, I'll leave the trap out so I can read it. He's doomed. Full move towards the attacker. Slam him into the ball. 2 hit locations, body and hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He now gains the Dung Milk, the Smell World status. Okay. Well, Smell World means he's going to suffer a bleeding token at the start of his act. He might just stay in the ball, friends, for the rest of the game. And see if we can get it over the line with Aviendar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she will swing with Fist and Tooth. Come on, Aviendar. Come on. We need to do 3 wounds. Come on. No. Sweet Battle. Surge. Come on. Oh, 2 hits. Oh my god. Don't be the trap. Don't be the trap. Oh, discard. No. Oh wow, that's a bad one. Unless the attacker is deaf, they lose all positive attribute tokens. Well, I think we're going to do that one first anyway. Oh, it's impervious. We can't do anything about it. Can't do a wound. Damn. Okay. Well, yeah, we don't want to do that. So we'll do this one. Man, a crit here would be massive. A crit here would be absolutely massive. Come on, Aviendar. Come on. Oh, no, it's still a wound though. The monster stumbles backwards. Perform knockback 3 directly away from the attacker. What happens when he hits the ball? I forget. I think the ball gets flung backwards, doesn't it? The ball gets flung backwards, I think. Resin dung ball. Ball. Okay. Monster knockback. Stop the monster's movement just before it, then move the ball 1d10 spaces in the direction it was travelling. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get away, ball. Okay. Well, I think that means we now do... Oh, yeah, it performs ground pound. Don't bring it all the way closer. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think when we now go to do this, which means we discard that and draw a new hit location. All right, Aviendar, this is your chance. This is your chance to become a legend. If you crit here, you kill the level 3 Dung Beetle Knight. Come on, son. Savage! Savage Garden! Greatest hits! My God. Yeah, that happens. Assuming that's what happened when the ball's not present anymore. Well, I'm taking it. And if I'm wrong, someone on the comments will tell me. 2 wounds from Savage. And we've defeated him. Yeah! Boom! I had Lucerin with an axe ready to come in, but geez. That was awesome. That was a real challenge. The burrow was not as bad as I was expecting it to be. I feel like the way you play around that is you just have enough survival. But Beetle's strength made a difference. Getting him away from the ball for a turn is a challenge without Beetle's strength. But yeah, what a fight. I mean, he's just my favourite fight in the game. I think you've just got to be managing the ball. You've got to be managing your survivors. You've got to be managing survival. It's just really good. Aviendar also had the death die. Then she could have rolled an extra dice to hit, which wouldn't have hit. But well, that is a crazy fight, friends. And what are we going to get out of it? Invariably, it's never worth it. Well, we get a cell, we get 3 caustic dung, we get 8 basic, we get 8 dung beetle knight resources. Wow, that actually is pretty good. And a calcified juggernaut blade. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it was a skell, some caustic dung. We also get a black lichen for fighting a level 3 monster. And we get the calcified juggernaut blade rare gear. I don't know what that's like. Rare gear. Good. Awesome. And we have a secret meeting done. Perfect. That is the end of the lantern, end of the fight. So Aviendar gained a weapon proficiency. Demandred did not. Yeah, he did gain a weapon proficiency. Argonaut died, so we don't get a bow specialist. And we did do a wound here with the grand weapon. So everyone returns and we gain 1 hunt XP. And we're on to the final lantern year. Well, I'll just do a smidge of clean up here. Oh, I'm still pinging. It was close, it was close. I think, I mean, without... I'd gotten rid of all the sentry carapace, so I think from that point onwards, it just becomes, hey, how well can you manage the... how well can you manage to do a wound on a strength, on an armor 18? But without the high strength attacks that I had to clear the sentry carapace, it would have been a real challenge, I think. So... Oh, we also got a beetle horn and some fresh acanthus. Might have been worth archiving that anyway. It's fine. Alright, well, we return to the settlement for our final time. Of course, we have lights in the sky. Why on earth wouldn't we? We have secret meeting and we have a settlement event. A settlement event. A settlement event. We get cracks in the ground. That's not good. Alright, well, we can do nightmare training though. That's good. I want to do that to get Aviendar Fist and Tooth. Assuming she doesn't die. Well, we definitely need a 6+ here, so we're gonna be using lifetime rerolls if we need. So let's see what we get. It's a 2. This returning survivor with the lowest movement falls into the ground. They are dead. We will use a lifetime reroll for that because the lowest movement is Aviendar. Danielle, lifetime reroll. A 5, lifetime reroll. A 2, lifetime reroll. A 6. Three, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Awesome. So we gain a founding stone. Great. Thank you. You fall into a hole. You are dead. Why on earth would you ever try and use Vapor Scar? That is a terrible plan. You know, I wonder if I got to do lights in the sky first, because I think that one's a good one that adds to rolling on tables, or it might just be rolling on endeavours. After rolling for any endeavour, add +1 or +2 to the result. Great. Alright, well, Aviendar survived, which is what was important. Okay, let's do the secret meeting story event. And it's part 3. All it does is add the old master, I think. Yep. Great, thanks buddy. I like that. I have no idea how you would ever beat the old master. That seems like a crazy challenge. Toughness 25. So Sentry Carapace means he's toughness 31. You need to use Beetle Strength to do 5 wounds. There's no hunt. You can't crit him either. You just got a raw dog to strength. He's 25. Oh my god. I have no idea how you would ever beat that. I'd like to try one day. I'd like to try. But that seems challenging. All right. Well, I think that's the end of all of our stuff that we need to do. We've got lights in the sky, which is great. So let's enter in our resources. Awesome. Strange. So we got a beetle horn. Did we get an Electria? We did not. Damn, that's annoying. Oh well. Beetle horn. This is strange. Fresh acanthus. Black lichen. Caustic dung, and a cell. Yep, awesome. Dung beetle gear. Beetle horn. Underplate fungus. Compound eye. Scarab shell. Century fingernails. Century shell. Scarab shell. Scarab wing. Basic resources. Questions. Monster bone. Broken lantern. Questions. Monster bone. Monster hide. Alright, well, we have a few things we want to do here. So, first thing, let's determine our final fighters. We're going to go in with Aviendar for sure. Demandrid's secretive, so he can't go. Lucerin's 10, so we're going with him. Ishamael on 10. I think that's our team. All have lifetime rerolls except for Tam. There's no... we may want to try and clear off prey there. Just in case. Alright, so the first thing that I definitely want to do is I want to do nightmare training with Aviendar to try and get her last proficiency point so she becomes a fist and tooth master. To do that, I need to get some survival on her. Now, I can do that in a couple of ways. The main one that I think I'm going to do is using this lonely ant. Archive this to swap your insanity and survival values. I also definitely want to do a shrine this turn. And I definitely want to do this once per settlement phase, graves, lights in the sky thing. We don't need to do any of the others. I would like to spend 2 endeavours, so let's do the 2 endeavours first of all to clear off, to do the lantern research. So let's do that right now. So we spend 2 bone, 2 hide and 2 organs to do a research, which takes us to uninhibited rage, which is what we wanted to get to. So we'll just clear those off. 1, 2 bone, 1, 2 hide, 2 organs. We'll use those caustic preserved dung. Perfect. So we now have uninhibited rage. We can add 1d10 strength to a wound attempt. That is just to help us against the Army 27 Gold Smoke Knight. Alright. So, we've got 7 endeavours left. Let's just review the survivors and see what they've got that I might need to clear off. So, I think we want to clear Immortal for Ishamael because I want to have the capacity to spend survival. So I'm going to get +2 to rolls on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the sacrifice. So I want a 6+. It's -1 population. You lose all of your insanity and you may remove one of your disorders. And I'm going to do the same for Lucerin, which allows him to depart this lantern year, even though he's retired. So, yeah. So I'm going to do that on Ishamael. I get to add +2 to this roll because it's an endeavour. So there's the spending of the endeavour. That's a 3. Departing survivors gain +1 insanity. I like that. I'll then do it again. So I lose this population. So I'm losing 1. Which gets me a thing back. An endeavour back from Graves. So he'll go again. This time he gets a 4. Departing survivors gain 3 insanity. Alright, so we're at 4 insanity gain when they leave right now. So I'm not going to complain about this actually. We lose another survivor, which gains us our endeavour back. And we'll try again. So that is a 5. So that's another 3. And 3 dead survivors. Which gains the endeavour back. Oh. There we go, 6. So I'm at 3 dead survivors so far. So he loses all of his insanity. Oh, we're still at 7. He loses all of his insanity, which is 1. And he removes one of his disorders, Immortal. We're going to do the same. We've got 3 dead. We're going to do the same with Tam. So he loses all his insanity, which he didn't have any anyway. And he removes the disorder. Sure. But more importantly, he can depart this lantern year. So that's 4 dead people. And we've still got 7 endeavours. Okay, so what I think we're going to do now, so Tam can depart, even though he's retired, because of that allowing him to do so. So we need to get some survival on Tam. Yep, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use Aviendar. She's going to swap her survival and her thingy value, so she gets to 11 or 10 and 1. And she's going to use, did she get any injuries throughout the thing? Yeah. So she's going to use Nightmare Training. So she gets +2 to this, and because it cracks in the ground, she actually gets +3. So a Nightmare Training roll, 7 is gain +1 weapon proficiency. So she is now Fist and Tooth Master, which is great. Improves her accuracy, which is what we wanted. That was our first endeavour that was spent. I better go kill those survivors. Dead. 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 Good work, team. Alright, so... so he's good to go. Ishamael is good to go. He has... Quixotic. He's got no disorders that are inhibiting him. Don't really care about his fighting arts, really. Yep, so that's fine. Tam. We need to get Tam back up to weapon mastery. So we'll consider that shortly. Aviendar, she is fine. So let's try and clear off prey on Aviendar. So we've got 9 population. We can afford to do more on the... or we can go for bloodletting, which will also gain her 6 insanity. And we need to roll a 6+ for that. It's a 4+ for the other one, but we lose a population. We'll do the sacrifice. Parting survivors gain +3 insanity. Everyone's getting 10 insanity right now. Another person dead. Gain that, and